Welcome to Protect Nature, where we will explore the terrible damage that nature can cause. The devastating storms, flash floods, earthquakes, and nerve waves are a vivid test of the destructive power of nature, leaving serious consequences for human life. In the next 10 minutes, let us experience the haunting obsessions that Protect Nature brings. The scenes will make us stop and ponder our role and responsibility for nature. We live in a world where every action of our actions can affect the surrounding environment. Will we really respect and protect the natural world we live? Let's start this discovery journey together and search for answers to those important questions. Are you ready? The floodwater was rushing in. It was really scary. The house is on fire. Hopefully no one is hurt. Oh my God! The flood suddenly came into the house and swept everything away. People panicked as they saw the murky floodwaters rushing towards them. Oh God! The lightning that streaked across the sky was terrifying. Floodwaters flooded the city, sweeping everything away. The terrible storm blew the roof off. All the furniture was swept away by the floodwater. It was terrible. Oh my God! The floodwaters came rushing in, carrying dirt and debris, rushing into the town. Floodwaters caused serious landslides in houses. The car moved with difficulty in the flood. The fire blazed fiercely, covering the sky in a thick cloud of smoke. All the rocks and soil rolled down the cliff, endangering people. Oh my God! A huge rock is falling from the cliff, endangering nearby houses. The volcano is erupting violently. The floodwaters carried rocks, soil, and trees into the town, causing severe flooding. Strong winds on the mountain blew fiercely, threatening the safety of climbers. Huge chunks of snow suddenly broke off and rushed down the mountainside at terrifying speed, carrying rocks, ice, and earth with them. Water swept into mud overflowed, so intense. The forest fire loaded violently. Rising floodwaters caused the riverbank to collapse. The house collapsed and was swept away by the flood. The soil is massively falling from the outside. The risk of tunnel collapse is very high. The giant rocky soil rushed to the foot of the mountain. The floodwaters on the river rose, crashed into the banks, and rolled into the town. Floods flooded, causing widespread flooding. The floodwater pouring down from the mountain was terrible. The flood of mud that swept into the town was terrifying. The raging flood was terrifying. High waves hitting the shore risk flooding. Cars being swept away by floodwaters is terrifying. Floodwater rushed from the mountains to the lowlands. A giant rock suddenly fell from the cliff, endangering traffic. Oh my God, the storm with terrible wind. The smoke billowed, covering the sky, creating a haunting, suffocating scene. The flood was terrifying. Landslides swept away trees and brought them down with a loud crash. The floodwaters rose and flooded the road. Oh my God, the fire was raging. Black smoke filled the sky. Floods flooded the streets, disrupting traffic. Large rocks massively fell down the mountain slope. The flood is washing away the trees. The house is submerged in floodwaters. The rocks and soil rolled down the cliff, dragging trees with them. It was terrifying. Rising floodwaters caused severe river erosion. High-rise building collapsed due to strong earthquake. The floodwaters rushed in, sweeping away everything in their path, from houses to trees, creating a scene of devastation. Lava flows down in a red river. A huge tornado is forming in the distance. It is about to hit town with terrible destruction. The floodwater rose high and brought with it mud, which was really scary. The turbid waves carried mud and rubbish, covering the entire sky in a gloomy atmosphere. Sincerely thank you for accompanying Protect Nature in the journey to discover the devastating power of natural disasters and the profound impacts that they cause. We have witnessed the heavy consequences from storms, tsunamis, and landslides, and at the same time, learn valuable lessons about the resilience of humanity. Your support is the driving force for us to continue the environmental protection mission towards a sustainable future. Together, we will build a planet that is not only healthier, but also more beautiful, where people and nature can live peacefully and develop sustainably.